I'm going to show you guys today a step-by-step battery install guide for my 2006 Harley Davidson. I think this will apply to most Harleys unless it doesn't apply to yours. And remember, I'm only a professional YouTube mechanic, so you know what that means? I don't know anything. Let's get to it. So for this install, all I'm using is this Allen key and this 10mm wrench. That's going to be for the screws that go into the battery terminals. So for today's battery install, I purchased this MOTOBATT MB TX20U. Here's all the specs on the battery. This battery comes with the terminal nuts and screws, bolts, if that's the correct terminology. It also comes with this tray that I may or may not have to use depending on the height of this battery compared to the Harley Davidson stock battery. Also, it comes with this adapter on the back. That way, if it's not as wide, it won't bounce around inside of the battery tray. I have this Allen wrench right here. I'm going to use it to remove the bolt here on this side of the seat, and there's one on the opposite side of the seat as well. I only have the two. Both screws are out. Now it's time to remove the seat. Just be easy so you don't scratch anything up. Come on. Let's go easy. Be sure and put your bike in gear. Alright. So now I'm going to disconnect the battery, starting with the negative terminal. Then I'll disconnect the positive. I need to be careful because attached to this battery is my trickle charger plug. So as you can tell, I was able to remove the first one. I had to use the 10mm socket wrench and my fingers once I started backing it out. Now it's time to remove the positive. Make sure that this negative doesn't contact anything. I'm going to set it there. I have to lift the battery slightly in order to give myself enough room to get on top of this. And then as soon as I get it to the point where it's difficult for me to put the 10mm wrench in there, I'll go back to using my fingers. Here's the old battery. So we'll compare the old one and the new one. 315 on the cold cranking amps, or 315 here, 17.5, and then we've got 320, 22.3. let's put this new one in. Hold on, let's actually, I might not need this. I may not need this back piece because they look to be the exact same width and height. So I'm not going to need the tray as well. These screws will go inside of the battery terminal post to give me something to actually attach the negative and positive wires to. And I'm going to put brand new ones in there, new hardware on everything. So if I turn it here, this will actually go righty-tighty. There we go. All right, so here we go. I'm able to get the little anchor block inside of the post and run this screw in so it fits perfectly. Now this screw right here, there's quite a bit of glue right here that's kind of preventing me from getting a flat level seat on here. So this screw was a little bit difficult to get in. Hopefully that doesn't hang me up too bad when I'm only using the 10mm wrench. I'm going to reuse the washers off of the old battery screws. This has a little bit of space between this wire and this little heat thing, so I'm going to put this little bitty hose right here that you heat up. I'm going to put a little bit of electrical tape on that. I don't know that that would have caused any issues, but I'd hate to hit that bump in the road or that little rattle from the V-twin and it actually pulls something loose or have something touch that's not supposed to touch. That ought to help it right there. So I'll start with the negative side first. I gotta watch this cord. It's trying to make its way over to that battery terminal. It's ready to get on there. Come on, stop doing that. Alright. There we go. We'll pin it for now. Okay. Let me make sure that I can only get this hand tight as of right now. Good thing my tools are all from 1950 and I don't have one of those little ratchet deals where I can I see where that would be very helpful. I may just buy one in the 10mm. So that's a suggestion maybe to you guys. That's snug. Now let's get these two bad boys ready. No sparks, please. So that one will go seat it like that. This will go right inside of there. Okay, so I had to actually lift this up a little bit, put this towel down inside of here, and use the screwdriver, the Phillips head, to get this started. And now I'll finish it off with this guy. And it was a real slow go with the Phillips head. Okay, so here we are. We've got red on positive, black on negative. Everything is tight. We'll give it a turn, put it in neutral. All right, so headlights are working. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Alright, let's lay everything flat. And then we shall reattach the seat. This little piece just slides in. There we go. Now let's put these back in. There we go. Make it snug. And the other side. I appreciate you watching today's episode of the install on my battery for my 2006 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. Here's the thing, like I said, that this may apply to a lot of Harley-Davidsons out there, unless it obviously does not once you start looking at removing the seat and or wherever your battery is placed. But it's in general. Remember, remove the negative first, then the positive cables, and putting the battery back in. Put the negative on first and the positive on last. If you have not already, hit the like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel. In OMG Nation, keep it old school. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Stall.
So guys, if you haven't watched the focus, then that won't be.
Say bye, Hardy.
Bye, Hardy.
Oh, this is recorded, by the way. I didn't think it wasn't recorded.
Okay. Just checking.